Ooh, welcome back, gamers, to the Experience Points podcast, and this is episode 2 on May 16th, 2020. Say what's up, Jones.
What's up? There's a lot of twos in that introduction, by the way.
That's what it is, brother. Hashtag 2020, the best year ever.
Yeah.
We haven't responded to this yet, but we're just now getting into like consistent shows and getting our format working properly. So just want to speak about the COVID real quick and just say that we appreciate and respect everybody out there on the front lines, including myself
And my sister.
and Blackout sister, who's out there risking our lives to make sure everybody else is safe. It's not easy, and it's definitely not fun at times, but we gotta do what we gotta do, and I'm definitely blessed to still have a job. So with that being said, we got some good stuff for you guys in this week's episode. We're going to chat a little bit about things in the news this week, including the PS5 tech demo, the release date for Paper Mario, the new Paper Mario game, which I'm actually really excited about. We're going to talk about remakes versus remasters and how you feel about that, Blackout. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Final Fantasy VII, and then we're going to have a little new segment at the end, which I'm really excited about. But stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's get right to it with this week's news. And Mr. Blackout, you gave me a comment the other day. You were like, is Animal Crossing racist? I think it's racist.
Oh, Lord. I mean, it kind of is.
I believe you said, and I quote, that why all the black faces look alike.
To be really precise, because when I was looking at that thing you sent with, like, they had all those, like, images, like those Final Fantasy VII outfits, and then for the Barrett one, legit talking, the Barrett, the person who did the Barrett, like the face and the hair, it was my character. It was literally my character. Like, everything about that thing was exactly the same.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, because if we go back to our very first episode of Animal Crossing that we did on our channel, my character and your character look exactly alike. I think because the difference was mine had green eyes and yours had brown eyes, but we looked just alike. I was like, Lord, is that what Nintendo thinks of us?
Yeah, they don't give you options. Like, come on. It's like, okay, sir, you can come from the corner, you can come from the right field for a minute. You can have one image.
That's
I think
bogus.
there's only one skin color for us too.
That's bogus. Because we're all the same color, right?
Yeah.
Which
Which is a damn laugh you've ever seen me.
Oh yeah, and if you guys haven't seen Blackout, he is as white as frickin' rice.
I would like to think I was more like Simpsons than anything.
Aww. Are you Simpson color? Are you Homer? No, but Blackout is a really, really, really light-skinned black man. And fun fact, when I first met him, I seriously thought he was white. And I asked my friend Trey, rest in peace, I asked him, I was like, dude, I thought you said he was black. He was like, he is. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the nappy hair to prove I'm black in the nose.
That is 100% true. That is 100% true. You need to comb that mess, bro.
Yeah, I ain't combing nothing right now. You should see how bad it looks.
I think I would take a picture later and post it on here. Anyway, no, but all kidding aside, to be honest, I've kind of fallen off Animal Crossing. Well, the thing is, I've had this experience before. I've been playing Animal Crossing since it came out on the GameCube, and when you first play Animal Crossing, it's that super, super exciting experience of, oh, this is a life sim, this is not what I'm used to, but it's, also fun to collect these bugs and these rocks every day, you know what I mean? And you basically build up your town and you experience the world every single day. And when you do that 3 or 4 times, it really gets old fast. But with that being said, I had a good month or two with Animal Crossing, like nonstop. You know, I'm not saying the game's not fun. I still check on it from time to time, but I'm not as enthused to go back and do things in my town because honestly, a lot of my townsfolk I really don't like because a lot of them have the same personality, which is another reason why I'm trying to get rid of a lot of them. Um,
Speaking of that, that's just funny you say because literally like a couple days after what's his name left, Nate left, I got this dude named Egbert, which is like literally Nate in a chicken body. Because he has the same bugs, talking about the same bugs and talking about snacks and all that other stuff. Oh my goodness.
that's funny.
And he looks like a sad bird too. Like you know the chicken from Family Guy. He just looks like a sad version of him.
And that's exactly what that damn eagle in my game looks like. He walks around sad. If you go to the map and you look at the screen, he just looks like somebody just shot his freaking cat or something. He's just like, why am I so sad? I'm going to call him Eeyore from now on. It's like, dude, it's like, what the hell? So I know how you feel. And I wish there was more. I wish there was different personalities that came out more. It's still fun to get stuff from them, and I don't know if that's random or if you like talk to them every day and befriend them more, that they send you more stuff. Because I do know in the beginning when I just had when I had Teddy and Mira, they gave me stuff all the time, like all the time.
I think it goes by like. You usually will get like one thing a day and they'll like send you one letter a day. So when you have like a full 10 townspeople, it won't, you'll get at least 1 or 2 letters a day, but they won't be from the same people. So it might seem like you're not getting as much, but you still are. Like I usually get at least 1 or 2 letters every day. And usually if I talk to enough people, somebody gives me a gift or offers me to sell me something or something like that.
I gotcha. I do, and something else I don't really like is when you talk to them, like randomly, and they'll ask you what's up, or sometimes they'll ask you questions. They'll ask me like if I know what somebody else likes, and if I say yes, they're like, "Oh, that's cool," and walk away. I'm like, "Why the hell did you ask me that?" I mean, I understand it's a game; it can't be that advanced, but I wish it was more like that. Are you still finding it fun? Because this is your very first experience with Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, I still find it fun, even though it is starting to get a little bit repetitive, but I still find it fun. Although I won't lie to you, half the time I'm just skipping most of the text bubbles because they almost always say the same thing. I mean, like I shouldn't say they always say the same thing, but since I've had like most of my neighbors for so long, I can see like the first couple words and I know exactly what they're gonna say.
Yeah, exactly. Also, too, if the stuff was more interactive, like it was in the older games, it would make this game so much more fun. Like I told you I think we were having a conversation last week or whatever. But back in the day, in the original one for GameCube, yeah, if you got a soccer ball, you can kick that bad boy around. I would love to kick a soccer ball around my damn town. It'd be fun.
I'd be like to not ride my bicycle some.
Exactly. I'd be so weird with those nubs and those stubby legs. Like, what the hell? So it is what it is with Animal Crossing. I mean, I think it's run its course. It's been long enough for me personally. I think I'm just gonna check on things from time to time. You know what I'm saying? When they have the updates, see what's going on, and we'll see. Next on the list, we're going to talk about the release date, the surprise release date of Paper Mario. Now, I don't know your history with Paper Mario. Enlighten us, please.
My history with Paper Mario is that I played the prequel to Paper Mario, Super Mario RPG, and then yeah, that's my history with Paper Mario right there.
That's funny. One of the greatest old school RPGs of all time. The game is really, really underrated. Love that damn game. Well, I have played almost every one except for I didn't finish the one for 3DS, Sticker Star Story.
I was gonna just start making up names because they have like so many different ones.
I did not play the last one.
Rainbow Dash.
You're really making up names, but you're close. The color story.
Yeah, that's why I said Rainbow
Paper
Dash,
Mario
because I don't
games.
remember what it is, but I know it was something with colors. Rainbow Splash? Splash Mountain? Splash?
You call it Splash
Splash the
Mountain.
Hedgehog? I don't know. It was something with Splash, I think. It was like...
It was Paper Mario Color Splash.
Ha!
That's
Yeah,
what it
close.
was. But those games are hit and miss because they change up the battle system every single time, and I despise with a burning passion the card-based battle systems in games. It makes me so angry. I
That's
hate
Super
it.
Paper Mario?
I don't think it was Super Paper Mario. I think that was actually one of the Mario Luigi games, to be honest. But I hate when they do that. Just irks me.
Like Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories?
Don't remind me of that. I picked that game up and I returned it that day. I was like, nope, not doing this.
I have it unopened still. I never even opened it. And then I never played it on the Kingdom Hearts the 1.5 collection either.
Yep, I tried to play it on there again. I was like, nope, can't do it. Sorry. It ain't happening.
Like, I just don't see the point of it. Like, you have a game like Kingdom Hearts, oh, let's make it a card base.
So, it goes all the way back to 64. I played that one back in the day. That was great because they changed the format of Mario, and it was so damn cute. I love the little paper mache, 2D/3D look of the game, and the games are very, very charming, and they're very, very well written. A lot of people say that Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door for GameCube was really good, but my favorite one is for the Wii, Super Paper Mario. I found myself literally laughing out loud at how funny that damn game was. I was like, how can a Mario game be this funny and this damn, cute and charming? So I had a blast with it. The combat system is very, very smart in a lot of these. They have the boots and the hammers, and the way that enemies die is pretty cool. The only cool thing about Sticker Star Story I liked is they had kind of summons.
Stickers!
They had summons as it were, but you can collect stickers on the page, and this was kind of like that card battle system. You could use the stickers to attack, but once that sticker was gone, that was it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have like a set move system. And that bothered me. But from time to time, you would find like giant stickers, and those were like summons, and it was really cool. Like there was one that's like a giant fan, and if you put it on the stage, it would literally blow everything off of the page, and then it would kill all your enemies instantly. It was so cool. Stuff like that was awesome. But the Origami King, it actually
Origami.
It looks good, and the story looks like it's gonna be fun, but I don't know about the battle system.
They didn't really show too much into it than that whole spinny thing, which I'm like, okay, but like, how does it actually go?
Exactly. There was a Chinese trailer that people broke down, and the way it works is that wheel thing is basically just a tactic, a form of a tactic. So if you line up enemies, you'll get like buffs on Mario. Okay. And then you could just use your regular jump that way, and you can kill like 3 enemies at one time instead of just jumping on one at a time. So it's a little tactical, which I like that because I like tactical games. So I'm actually excited to see how they pull that off, because I have been disproven before where games were, like they seem like out there with the battle systems or whatever, and then when you finally play it, it's like really good. And I've been on the opposite end of the spectrum with Xenoblade. That game looks like a freaking hack and slash action RPG, but then it's like I don't know how to explain the damn battle system. You can't
a turn-based that you move around with, but you can't attack.
Exactly, and it's so stupid. It's like, why can't I attack? You know what I'm saying? I have to wait for this damn gauge to fill up, and this person's just swinging wildly. I can't block. I can't. You can't block in that damn game. And it doesn't matter where you run to in the circle, you get hit. Like I was fighting this little monster, and I was like 15 feet away from this fool. He swung his arms and hit me and killed me. I'm like, he's way over there. I put it down. I'm done. I'm done. The story was freaking really, really good, but I can't get past the battle system that I can't get into.
Yeah, I hear you. That's actually the reason why I was always hesitant and never played a Paper Mario, because I'm like, I love the engine, like the the game engine of Super Mario RPG. So it's like when they were originally talking about the sequel, but then it turned into that, I'm like, ugh, I don't know about this. So I never messed with a Paper Mario game.
Well, I mean, you could definitely try this one if you want. I mean, I'm definitely going to get it day one anyway. And it comes out with Ghost of Tsushima the same day, so I'm definitely going to get both, but I'm not sure.
But you only got to be able to play one of them.
That's BS. That's BS. That's BS.
I guess you could, but I'm just saying, I don't like playing two new games when they come out at the same time. It doesn't work out too well.
I gotcha. But you know me, 4 or 5 games at a time.
Yeah, I know.
It's always been that way, but it works out for me just fine. And speaking of PS5, I know you just watched it, but it's okay. So what are your thoughts on the PS5 tech demo?
Well, the Unreal Engine 5 looks very hot indeed. Like, at first I was watching it in 720, I'm like, what's that wrong with that chick's face? But it really looks good, it sounds good. It's like, I mean, it definitely is a step up from what the PS4 can do, because, like, I can make an example right now. Like, PS4, it's good, but, like, in the example of Final Fantasy VII Remake, in case you've noticed, there's certain times where you, like, go from, let's say, Aerith's house, like, you go out her roof or something, like, onto that little balcony thing. It gets real bright at first, like, they're trying to make it look like it's the sun, but then it like goes into normal. So it's like the sun should not be blasting you like a solar flare like that all of a sudden just turned. And then the same way when you go into somewhere dark, it's like it's like pitch black for a minute. It's like, oh, the lights are coming out. So I know that they're just doing that as like a way to load, and it's pretty fast considering. But that with that PS5 with that Unreal Engine, it is so fluid. Like, you see the shadows, you just see everything. Like, you had a light, you turn the flashlight on, then you see like little bugs scuttling away, and the debris falling, and then the sun. It's just amazing.
Yes, and we'll talk more about that sun thing in our later chat about Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, when I watched the Xbox game presentation last week, nothing really caught my eye. I really didn't think that stuff was like next gen. It didn't really look next gen, but this one, man. Now, I know there's been tech demos in the past, and the tech demos is made to look super uber gorgeous, and I understand.
Remember the tech demo for Final Fantasy VII back on PS3? I think it was.
I do. That was funny. Everybody did freak out though. Everybody lost their damn minds when that popped out. And at the time it did look good. It looked good for the time. Did. But what they came out with is beyond.
Well, considering it was at least like 12 years after that demo, yeah, I'd hope it would be.
They said that the demo's playable, and I was waiting for them to say on PS4 now. I was like, damn it, I want to play it. It is a playable demo, and they did play it, but it's not for us to play.
Yeah, I would say good luck for playing that on PS4. It will not look like that, I promise you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, I don't know if you saw it or not, but somebody recreated it already, that demo in Dreams.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
I was like, what? It was insane. Actually, looked really good. But not that good.
Of course not that good. That's like the Final Fantasy VII remake on Dreams. It was actually decent, but no.
That is true. I love that damn game. That was so cute. It did a really good job. I actually went back and I compared the real game combat to that demo. And they got it spot on. They really did. They did a good job. Okay, well, that's it for this week's news and gaming. A lot of remakes have been coming out lately, a lot, and there's still more to come. I want to get your thoughts on any games that you. I mean, yeah, okay. Aside from the obvious one, which we're going to say together, but are there any other games that you would like to see remade from your gaming past, from your gaming history?
Let's see. Xenogears. Notice I said Xenogears.
I heard you.
What else? I mean, I'd love to see a remade Battle Arena Toshin. Then that game would be amazing in this time.
PS5?
So amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine Battle Arena looking like, Tekken 7.
It could be better than Tekken 7,
or
but yeah.
Mortal Kombat. Because Mortal Kombat 11? Oh my god.
Minus those bloody ass fatalities.
No, we need the blood.
We don't need fatalities in Battle Arena. I mean, even though I don't mind like they have like blood happening for you if you are using some swords and stuff. But we don't be needing no damn skulls and all that other crazy ass Mortal Kombat stuff happening.
Okay, this is not 1993. Okay, we're not gonna have the Genesis cheat code where you turn the blood green. Okay, that's not happening.
No, that's not what I meant. That is not what I meant, and you know it. I'm talking about like X-ray hits where like just in the middle of a battle, they do something that looks like it would literally paralyze somebody for life, but it's just still fighting.
Yeah, exactly. So they do it in the nether realm.
Yeah, the nether realm is just magical as hell and don't follow any laws.
A game that, of course we both want to see remade and that the whole world wants to see remade, especially since we got Final Fantasy VII.
The greatest RPG ever made!
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Now, what style would you want to see it remade in?
You mean because 3D versus like a...
I don't think I want to see it like real like this, but if it was something like Dragon Quest XI, I think that would be perfect.
I was actually going to say Dragon Ball Kakarot, but yeah, that actually is a better I'm going to actually say that. Yes, I'm going to say Dragon Ball Kakarot. And the reason, of course, being Akira Toriyama did have a lot to do with the art design of Chrono Trigger, so that would actually work out even better. Yeah, it shouldn't be real like Final Fantasy VII Remake, because that would just look creepy.
I know, right? I forgot how old he was. How old is the main character?
Chrono?
Yeah.
Not exact. He's a teenager. I'm not sure exactly how old he is. I want to say he's like 15 or 16 or something like that.
Look this up real quick. What are the ages of the Chrono Trigger characters? How old is Chrono? Here we go. That son of a bitch was 25.
Yeah, okay, no. How old was Chrono in Chrono Trigger? Do that.
Oh, it is. It is.
There's no way in hell that dude is 25.
He's a bum if that's the case. He's still living at home with his mama.
He's dropped out of something, living with mommy up in the second floor. Mommy gotta come wake you up.
We just learned something new about our favorite game of all time. That's a damn shame.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm not joking.
How can he be 25? Oh my, that damn cast above. Lucas above. I mean, at least Nadia is a princess, so it makes sense why she lives at home. But the other two, they need to be out buried or at least have a job or something.
Okay, wait.
Stop playing samurai.
Okay, wait.
I
think that might have been wrong.
I think that might be how long the game has been out or something like that. I don't think he's 25. I really don't. He
I actually found a page. Hold on, I actually found a page. All right, according to this page, which it could be wrong, but it says the official age of the character. It said Chrono is 17.
More accurate than 25.
It said Marley is 16.
Oh, he likes to jail, baby.
He's stupid. Luca's 19.
I could kind of see that because she looks like she's that dorky kid that graduated from college all early, but it's just playing scientist in her parents' house.
Do you want to guess at Frog's age?
Frog is 34.
Frog is 40.
Ah, I was close.
And my girl Isla, she is 24.
That seems accurate, even though she looks a little older than that. But you know, it's just her caveman curves, I guess.
Exactly, caveman curves. You're so funny.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. How Fred and Wilma and all them all those like boxy-ish looking designs, even though yeah.
You're so funny, but I would love to see those two remade. I mean, when it came out for PlayStation and then for the 3DS, the 3DS still kept those cutscenes, and you can actually see them fully fleshed out, and that was nice. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to have them in the style of Dragon Ball Kakarot or Dragon Quest XI, it would pretty much be the same thing. But those characters being so damn short, it was always weird to kind of tell, where they were age-wise.
I don't think they were actually short. I think it was just more the art design that made them look short. Because, when they actually showed the the actual cutscenes and stuff, they did. Well, I guess they were still kind of short.
They were really short.
Frog was short. I mean, he had to be short.
Yeah, he was. Well, what makes a remake versus a remaster? I mean, remaster is more like Final Fantasy 12, yeah?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 8. Even though I think 12 was probably better done in terms of a remaster, because 8 was really just the game put in high definition and adding in cheats. Same with 7.
Exactly. And the remake would be something like Final Fantasy 7, so.
Yeah.
So I mean, I did. any other games come to mind for remakes versus remasters that you would like to see?
Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars.
That was easy. I would actually go way back to the Nintendo days. One was already done, Blaster Master. That was a great remake. That wasn't a remaster; they remade that, and then they came out with a sequel to that because the remake did so well. And I still haven't beat the second one yet, but man, that's one of my favorite games when I was a kid. I played that game straight through, nonstop. And then when I got, a couple of years ago when the remake came out, it was even better. Did such a great job with that. I would love to see more of that. There's a game for Nintendo called Karnov I used to play back in the day. That game was hard as hell.
Most Nintendo games are hard as hell.
Yeah, I know, right? You were this bald dude who shot. I think it was a carny, and he shot flames out of his mouth, and you just had this ladder on your back, and it was weird. It was weird, but I loved it. Another one that came out when I was a kid, I used to play all the time, was Dino Wars. Oh my god, that was. So good.
I love Dino Wars.
Dino Wars was so good.
Did I ever beat that game? I don't remember if I beat that game, but I love that game. It was fun.
I used to sneak and play Dino Wars. My grandma used to tell me not to play the game when she left, and she would hide it in the piano stool. And when she left, I would go pick it up and I'd plug it up. And when she came back, she'd be like, I know you played that damn game. I don't know what you're talking about, Grandma. Got my ass whooped multiple times.
I didn't do that. They don't know. Like,
multiple times.
I don't even know where it is.
Well, it turns out what she did was she had a piece of paper in there that was inside the freaking slot for the cartridge. And if it moved, it fell out. So that was her little trick for me.
Oh man, she freaking got you like Light Yagami from Death Note.
Exactly.
I know somebody was in my room because this is a quarter of an inch to the side.
I got my ass whooped too many times. Anyway, so yeah, I mean the one's coming out next is gonna be the Xenoblade remake, which I'm really highly debating about getting. I mean, I don't know.
I thought that was more of a remaster. I mean, what's really changing?
Actually, yes, you are right. I'm sorry, it is a remaster. But the one that is a remake coming out is Tony Hawk. Oh my god! I played the crap out of Tony Hawk back in the day.
I might even consider playing that. I'm not a huge skateboard game fan, but that was like just one of those iconic games that even when you didn't like it, you played it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, but my favorite skating game, by the way, was Skate or Die on Nintendo. Now I played a remake of that. Skate or Die was awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a remake of that somewhere. These people making remakes all the time.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm very excited for Tony Hawk. I heard somebody say it was going to be 40, and then they said on Podcast Beyond that it was going to be 60. So I don't know which.
Better be a full ass game. If it's gonna be 60. Better be a super remake. We better have like Tony Hawk 1 through 8 all in one.
Well, it is Tony Hawk 1 and 2, so I'm actually super duper excited for that. Well, the music you guys hear in the background is from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which we did our review on, which I'll definitely put at the end of this video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell, ding, because we will be having weekly shows from here on out, for sure. But yeah, more Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. I mean, there was so much more that I wanted to talk about after our conversation, after our review. Just so much more came up, and one of the things that I said in our review is that I was irritated by Cloud's dancing in the Honeybee Inn. Since then, I have gone back and did it again, actually 2 more times, and actually appreciate it for what it is. And you know, at the very end, I forgot the guy who you dance off against. Andrea, yeah.
Andrea Rodea.
Andrea gave a very powerful speech at the end, basically stating, you know, you need to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't apologize for it and live your best life. And that's a beautiful thing. You know, that just adds to the greatness of this game, being aware of the times and what's going on, and, you know, being an advocate for people out there who are probably struggling with, you know, coming out and, you know.
That's why it didn't bother me to begin with. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I thought it was a fun little session, and it had a good song, so I was okay with that.
You were all on the song. So I mean, I wasn't bothered by that fact. You know, because I'm all for, you know, people who want to choose to live the life how they want to live. You
just told it to be the Cloud.
Exactly. You know, just put Ares in there. Put Ares in there. It's okay. It's okay. But to be honest, you know, when you go back and you do that push-up challenge with Tifa, or the pull-up challenge with Tifa, and he says, you know, I want you to come back and challenge me in the dancing. I was looking forward to that.
That'd have been nice.
Have her in the honeybee outfit.
I'm sure there's some porn for that, but you know, I'm being funny here. I would never look up Tifa in the honeybee inn outfit.
On this podcast. Yeah, just in case you guys didn't know, Blackout has his own podcast that he runs from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
I don't. But for some reason, if you ever come visit me, don't check my PS3 history.
You turn it on, that son of a bitch gonna blow up. Just because.
My PS3 is better. I left it. I'm on my damn 3rd PS4, and I ain't done nothing bad on it. I don't know what to tell you. PS4s don't like me, man.
And they don't make them like they used to, that's for sure.
They really don't, especially not the controllers. I know you don't have the same struggle that I do, but I have literally gone through like 5 DualShock 4s. Like,
yeah, I've gone through 3. You know, after I came back from my trip to Connecticut, what was that? But last December, when Kingdom Hearts came out, and I had to get that red one. When I came back to use my black one, it wouldn't charge. It just died.
Yeah, there's like whole different issues. Like, the problem with a lot of the newer controllers is like not even that long after you get it. Something happens with like that one of the analog sticks. Like, it won't be too bad, but like if you're playing something that you need to like, you know, turn the camera and then you start doing it, it's just gonna stick. Ugh, so irritating.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had really too many issues with that, but I have had issues with my triggers not necessarily working, and that was a pain in the ass.
I've had that happen at least 1 or 2 too. Yeah, and like I said, I've had like a different problem with every one of my controllers except for like the newest ones. Like, Obviously, the one that I just got with my third PS4 works for now. And then I actually bought like 2 controllers around Christmas, and one of those controllers already started messing up.
Mm.
That's the one I'm talking about with the like one of the analog sticks kind of drift. So it's like, oh my goodness, I thought Nintendo had an issue. This is just ridiculous. I also had to buy a new. I spent a lot of money in the last like months on hardware and accessories. Just man, you don't know.
Hey, guess what? Next couple of months, you're gonna be spending more.
Yeah, PS5 better be more durable than the PS4 is all I gotta say. And I swear to you, they better make that controller work. Now, I can't be shuffling out $50+ every 6 months for a controller because they want to make them cheap.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see what the hell the next the dual sense is gonna cost. Lord,
Probably like $80. Like, come on,
it's gonna be just like the Joy-Con.
Those Joy-Cons are ridiculous, man. I wanted to get a nice color scheme for mine, but they're so expensive. I was like, nope, I'm getting the original red and blue combo because it was like $20 cheaper when I got it. The only other choice I had was the kiwi and pink, hot pink and neon. No, I wasn't getting those colors. I refused to. Yeah, I could have gotten that for like $50 for both of them. I'm like, nope, there's a reason why it's that cheap. The good colors are always expensive. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the generic red and blue because before I had the gray or black, whatever you want to call those colors.
That's hilarious. You got the Andrea Rodeo color.
Yeah, like I said, Andrea bothered me less than what's that dude in the gym trainer. I'm not gonna say leader because I tell you every time you say gym leader it makes me think of Pokemon. Yeah, but the trainer in the gym, what's his, Jules.
I forgot his name. Jules. Yeah.
Jules.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay, but I mean, they could have at least designed him a little better. Like I don't know that it's not even the fact that he's like has that lipstickish looking stuff on him, but it's his nose. His nose looks so weird. It's like a warlock or something like that.
What other things are you enjoying about the post game for Final Fantasy VII? Because I got some things I'm liking and some things I'm not liking that I actually discovered today.
Well, I mean, let's see. I like the fact that, like, well, we've already kind of gone over, but like, the fact that when there's certain stuff that you definitely couldn't get. It was literally impossible to get everything or see everything, so you had to go back and redo a couple things. Mm-hmm. And I think it's cool that you can change your choices, but it's a little irritating that you have to go like through the entire chapter for said changes to save.
Yeah, and I was just about to talk about that because I just discovered that no more than half an hour ago. I'm going through now, and I'm trying to get the hidden one where you have to do all the quests, and then you find that letter from the guardian angel. So I did all the quests for chapter 3, and at the same time, I'm trying to get the 3 dresses that I haven't gotten yet. But when I checked the damn screen, because I'm on chapter 8 now, I as soon as I finished the dress option for Tifa and I saw it save, I went straight to chapter 8 to do the ones here. But then I just checked now and those are actually failed. I'm like, damn it, man.
You mean the chapter 3? Yeah, you have to literally complete the chapter. Even if you did all the quests and talked to Tifa and made your choice, you have to go all the way to the end of the chapter before it'll save, and that is irritating.
I did not know that. So I can't do that now. You know what I'm saying? I can't complete them all now, so I'm just gonna go through and get the dresses that that I missed. I'm missing 3 dresses, and that's something else. I don't know if this happened to anybody else, but the last set of dresses I got, which was the second set, I picked exotic for Tifa, but they gave me the mature dress.
Are you sure? Okay, so now that I have seen all the dresses, and by the way, Tifa doesn't have any bad dresses. I'm just gonna say that right now. I love all of Tifa's dresses. I mean, I love Tifa, but I love all of Tifa's dresses.
They did a good job with that.
Yes. And 2 of Aerith's dresses are okay.
That first one was hilarious. Oh my god. With the cats came up with it.
That was broke off breath. That was like, Cloud, you should be ashamed of your damn self. Like, I knew it was gonna be bad too because Madam Ib was talking about, well, he's like, You didn't do anything for those people in Sector 5. Now I'll make sure you get what you're worth.
That's hilarious.
And it didn't help that I also did the 100. Oh, I also did all 3 massages now. Okay, the 100 gil massage is just evil.
Don't tell me because I've not done it yet. Do not tell me.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm actually.
The 3.
We're thinking about it now. It's got us all flustered.
The 3K was almost like, it was like hand porn. I don't really know how else to describe that.
That's exactly what it was. That's funny. Yeah, so that's something else that irritated me. But I love the fact that they assist you. And I don't know if you caught this or not, but when you beat the game and they give you those messages, they basically tell you that your XP is double and your AP is double. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the AP up materia that helps.
Well, I got that materia back when I don't even remember when I got that materia. I've had that materia for a long ass time. I think it's the one that you find an area to yard and then you have to walk like 5,000 steps to get it. And I had that before I even beat Chapter 8.
Yeah, I did the same thing. But the thing that I'm actually really enjoying about the post game is, I think I said this on the review, but going back and seeing things from a different perspective, you know what I mean? And that includes the battle system and being in each location and seeing the specific enemies, you know, for specific areas of the game was really cool.
And understanding a lot more of what's going on too, because like I'm sure your first time through, half those bosses, you were just struggling to survive.
Yeah,
you didn't
exactly.
even know what to do. Like you didn't really have a really good you had an okay concept, but you didn't have a really good concept of the game engine. So it's like what the hell am I supposed to do?
Exactly, and I love the fact that it was so tough on the first playthrough, and I'm excited to experience that same toughness when I go through on hard mode, and I'm saving that trophy for my very, very last one. So I'm gonna get them all. Well, actually, I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say good luck getting that second last trophy.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Second last trophy might be harder than the last trophy. I'm just saying.
Have you fought that boss yet?
I have not. But I'm just saying, it can't be easy because it's a gold jam trophy.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm actually going to save that trophy for last. So I'm going to beat the game on hard, and then I'm going to make that battle my very, very last battle because I know it's going to be just as tough on the first time going through on normal than go through on hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to learn more about my battle style in this game and adapting to those changes so I can apply that to my fight with Pride and what is it? Pride and
the Pride and Joy, but it's really not the Pride and Joy. It's really, you want to know what it really is? I'm pretty sure you know what it really is, but do you know what it really is?
No.
Okay, I won't tell you that.
Okay. Oh, is it Genova?
No.
Oh, okay, then don't tell me. Okay. That's fine. All right. Well, that's enough talk about Final Fantasy VII.
There's never enough talk about Final Fantasy VII.
We could, trust me, next week there'll be more talk about Final Fantasy VII. But anyway, new segment that I'm very excited to introduce is called This Week in Gaming History. And what we basically going to talk about is games that came out this week, however many years ago, on this day. Well, this week. So starting back all the way on Monday, May 11th, 25 years ago, in 1995. Nope.
I don't know.
1995. You want to guess? It is a console, actually.
A system?
Yep, it's a system. 1995, 25 years ago.
It's not the. I'm gonna say the Sega 32X.
It is a Sega system. You want to try again?
I meant to say the Sega. What the hell is that thing called? It ain't the Saturn. It ain't the CD. No, but
you are wrong. It is the Sega Saturn.
The Saturn came out. No. Why was that? Oh, wow. I'm thinking it came out. Are you sure? No. Hold on. Because Let's see. I remember that the PlayStation 1 came out when I was a freshman. No, when I was in 7th grade. Wait, so I was a freshman in 90. Oh, you're right. Okay, Sega Saturn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man,
I personally don't have any experience with the Sega Saturn, so do you want
I
to take
have.
this one?
Okay, well, I never actually owned a Saturn until like way later, like after the Dreamcast was out, and I just wanted to have one. But it was an okay console. Like I played it a crap ton in the stores and everything, but I already knew before it even came out that I wanted to have a Sony PlayStation on it over it because Sony is the man. I feel that the Saturn got rushed and it came out too early. They didn't really have any good games for it. Like they had Virtual Fighter 1, which was ugh.
Yeah, it actually says right here that it came with Virtual Fighter, and it says unprecedented power, deliver the true arcade experience, photorealistic 3D graphics, and blazing double speed CD-ROM.
Double speed. That sounds generic as all hell.
Buzzwords.
For real. Blazing photo speed. Whatever 3D photo is. Oh no, thank you. Yeah, it was really a hot mess. They just brought it out to try to beat Sony, and it cost too much, and it really wasn't that good. Like it didn't even sell that good because it came out so early, nobody even knew it was coming out. Like it was literally like you go to the store, hey, this is here. Okay, that's nice. We ain't got no money for it, but it's here. The controllers were terrible. It was like stiff. I did not like the Saturn.
It looks like somebody tried to blow up a Sega Genesis controller and they messed it up.
Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
It's all recessed in there, and the buttons don't look like they press properly. And that
the horrible.
And that D-pad. Oh my god, I can't.
Now, while everything about that controller was horrible.
Here, I'm gonna actually send this to you now, so you can see it too.
I think I literally got it for like $40 or something like that at GameStop. I mean, I literally just wanted it just because back then I was really hardcore and trying to say I own every system and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I remember that your claim to fame was you were going to own every game and every system ever in history ever.
That was the plan, but I kind of grew up out of that.
There you go.
Plus, it's a lot harder to find games than you. If I was rich, sure.
Yeah, and the ones you find are like $500-$600. So.
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh my god, that controller's even worse than I remembered. It looks like you could oh god, I just have horrible nightmares trying to play games. You know, like the only two games I had on, I think I had Virtual Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2, the movie, the game.
Just in case you guys didn't hear that, Jones just shuddered.
I take that back. I did get one other game. I got Sonic 3D Blast on Saturn.
Oh my god, I love that game.
It was actually the only game I really played all the way through on Saturn. It was actually like I don't know how the Genesis version was, but the Saturn was actually pretty good. That I'll say.
Love that game. It was so good.
But that controller was horrible. You're right. It looks like they've got the Genesis controller, then they put like an extra outside layer. Like if you see the part where like the little like line, that looks like the Genesis controller. But then they got that damn extra layer for no reason. And I swear there's like a screw or something like on top of it. You can't see it. There's like a damn screw on that controller.
You know it really grinds my gears.
They just
poor baby. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not my thing.
This is really the thing that killed Sega right here.
Yeah, I mean, it was so weird to me that they bought out like the Sega, then the Sega CD, then the Sega Saturn, and then the 3DO. Like, what the hell?
No, they didn't do 3DO.
Oh wait,
that was Panasonic. Panasonic 3DO.
I got you. That was Panasonic.
And other obscure consoles, the Atari Jaguar. And the Philips CDI, which was probably the worst thing that was ever created. Like I talk about the Saturn, but the Philips CDI was just ooh. It's the console that had those horrible Nintendo games that we don't ever speak of because they never came out, like Mario's Mansion or whatever that Mario's Hotel Mario. I think that's what it was called.
I forgot all about that.
In those two Zelda games, oh my God! If anything ever did injustice to Zelda, it was those games.
The games were bad. Well, duh, princess.
No, no, no. That was the cartoon. And the cartoon makes those games look like it was a damn epic blockbuster movie hit.
Breath of the Wild.
Yes,
Breath of the Wild.
That the cartoon makes. I mean, those games make the cartoon look like Breath of the Wild. That's how we'll look at it right there.
That's
Well,
funny.
excuse me, princess. Hey, I still enjoy watching it, even though it was bootleg as hell.
Good stuff. I
The
love
only
stuff
time
like that.
Link talked, I was really hoping he would actually have talked in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but I think that would break his character.
It's just him. Yeah, it's what he does.
Speaking of epic RPGs, the next game to release on Tuesday, May 12th is dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy X.
Yes.
Final Fantasy X/10 too. If you actually put that particular thing, but I'm assuming it says Final Fantasy X.
Oh, nope. It's the remaster. This remaster came out 5 years ago for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, a little too soon for a remake of this game. I'm not saying it couldn't be done, but this game is kind of like more modern than But yeah, this is a fun set of games. I never actually played. Well, I own the remake. I mean the remaster. I didn't actually play it yet, but I helped you try to beat the hardest boss.
And I still haven't beaten that damn boss. I'm so mad about that, man.
Magically hard. Like he was. I was looking at one of those lists that they have, like one of those lists about like the 10 best bosses of Final Fantasy history, and of course that boss made it on there. Talking about this is literally like the hardest story boss because that thing. When you think about it, it was like fighting an optional super boss.
Exactly.
You bring out a summon, it just kills him before it do anything.
I was definitely shocked at how hard that was. I was like, this is insane. Like, is this the final boss? I knew that wasn't the final boss.
It felt like it was the final boss because the literal final boss of the game ain't that hard.
Master Seymour, you bastard. Jeez.
Or water.
Good old Ject. But but 10-2 is actually my favorite out of those. I mean, I love 10. It's definitely iconic in the pantheon of Final Fantasy games. But 10-2, I love 10-2 so much better.
Okay, here's the thing that I'll agree with you with. 10-2, it had the more traditional battle engine, which I preferred. I mean, 10 was okay, but 10 was very slow-moving and super strategic. 10-2 felt like, it was quicker, just pick up and do it. And I love the dress change system. That was awesome, even though it was kind of Sailor Moon-ish,
That's the best part about it.
But hey, I didn't say nothing bad about that. I mean, it was definitely catering to a particular audience, but I was one of those persons. So, yeah.
Man, I remember back in the day, I used to watch Dragon Ball, of course, and Dragon Ball Z. But when Sailor Moon would come on, I would always hide and close my door, so did nobody know I was watching it because I felt weird for watching it.
Ain't nothing. I used to watch Sailor Moon too. I was always watching that on Toonami. If somebody was around, nope, ain't watching. But I watched Sailor Moon. I will 100% admit to this. It might have been made for little girls, but I wanted to watch it too.
I had the biggest crush on the blue one. I think that's Sailor Mars. No.
Sailor Mars was the nerdy one. No, Sailor Mercury. Hold on. Mars was the fire red girl.
Right.
Mercury, I believe, was the blue short-haired nerd girl. Jupiter was like the brunette or brown hair or whatever you want to call her. They had like green.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck was the other blonde one that wasn't Sailor Moon?
It was Moon, Mercury,
Venus. She was like a superhero on her little show. Sailor V.
Well, the one I'm talking about is the one that has the blue one because she was a nerd. She had glasses on and I had a crush. Well, anyway, back to Final Fantasy X, 10-2.
Wow, that really veered off.
I know, right? Real quick. Gonna have a podcast about Sailor Moon now. I didn't beat 10 per se, although I did watch the ending of 10, so I kind of
I
cheated.
beat it.
But I did beat 10 2 twice, so I really love that damn game.
I never went through the. I never finished going through the optional like. There's some like sort of optional dungeon area or something in 10-2. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I never got all the way through that.
I gotcha. I mean, I didn't do all the side quest stuff, but I definitely just enjoyed the actual story of the game. So
I didn't get the secret ending in 10-2.
I gotcha. And speaking of RPGs, next on the list was actually one we were talking about earlier. It released. Let's see. 24 years ago, May 13th, and it is the incomparable Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Legend of the longest title ever.
I don't care. I don't know. You get that piled up. Okay, so just a spoiler. This is like right when they were still talking about the Ultra 64 and Mario 64. I was actually thinking that this was a Super Nintendo version of Mario 64. Like, because it was 3D, but you know, I'm thinking like, what is going on here? Like, I didn't even know anything about this game. Like, I just saw a commercial for it all of a sudden. I'm like, this game looks awesome. And this was like right when I was really getting into my RPG boom. Like, this was right after I played Chrono Trigger, and then this came out. Oh man.
Same thing here. I have been on the RPG stint. On Super Nintendo, I have no idea where I got my games from back in the day. They just appeared. I don't know if they came from my brother, but whatever. But I have played like 3 RPGs back to back. Illusion of Gaia, which is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It was probably you. There was one. I always forget the name of it. It had Robo in the. Title. No. Oh, I think it might have been Robotron, but I gotta look it up.
It's the only RPG I remember that actually had the name Robo in it, because everything else was like a mech game or RoboCop.
That's 100% true. And then there was a third one that I played, but it's escaping my mind right now. But after that, I hopped into what was that?
Secret of Evermore.
Oh my God, that's the name of it. I love that game. That man.
And this is because I remember stuff. I remember because that was one of the few RPGs that I never played on Super Nintendo, because I was like, I wanted to try it because, it looked a lot like Secret of Mana, but I think you were telling me about it, and you were telling me it's actually quite different than Secret of Mana.
The thing that I love, and it did, but the thing I love about that game was your main character had a dog, and that was the best thing ever to me at that point in time. And the dog bit and it attacked, and I was like, oh my God, I got a dog. It was so cool. But the story was great, and the gameplay was very reminiscent of Secret of Mana, so I flocked to it immediately. But I just got off those 3 games, and then I hopped on Super Mario RPG, and I'm like, did they turn Mario into a role playing game? And I was like, yes, they did. And man, just having Peach there actually fighting, and then Bowser, and it was so odd to me to have those people fighting together instead of being at odds with one another. And it was so good.
And then like the mechanics were like, not only was it your traditional RPG, but also like the jump thing. And it took me a while to actually figure out how to do it. Like like if you press A right when you jump, you can do multiple jumps and stuff. Like,
oh yeah, that was fun.
When you learn that, and then you figure out how to use Ultra Jump. It's just like, dang! Bam, 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 bam.
And then each person had a different weapon. So this is definitely the precursor to Paper Mario, which was obviously amazing. But and then the graphics were so good. And you look at it now, and it looks like somebody put a bunch of clay in a machine and just pooped it out. But at the time, it was fantastic.
Yes, it's basically like clay, whatever they call it, claymation type looking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was really good back then.
Oh yeah, especially for the Super, and it was very reminiscent to me of Donkey Kong Country. That whole vibe.
Especially when you're in that undersea area. That undersea area where you have to fight. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but I know you're like on a pirate ship or a ghost ship or something like that. A lot of those areas in there just look like they came straight from Donkey Kong Country.
Exactly. What was your favorite boss in that game?
I want to say Boyer, like when the one that takes over Bowser's castle, and then like literally like it's so funny because you walk to it and then Bowser's crying at the door, and then he's about to walk away, but then Mario decides to help him, and then like when there's like certain times when you have to like run like Bowser will be at the door trying to rank it through, like you have to run with him to actually break the door down, and he just runs into it, and then he has a little tear.
Yeah, it was definitely stylized, and people have been asking for Geno for the longest time to come to Smash. Like everybody wants Geno.
Poor Mallow.
Poor baby. Okay. Well, next on the list is May 14th, 22 years ago, actually. And it's for PS1. I don't know if you ever played this fighting game, but it's called Guilty Gears.
Did you just say you don't know if I ever played this fighting? Okay, let me put it like this. I may have not have played that particular Guilty Gears, but I definitely know the long, rich history of Guilty Gears being what a lot of people call the original resurgence in the 2D fighting game, and the possible competitor to Street Fighter at the time.
That is true. I discovered Guilty Gears when me and Juan, me and Apocalypse, we still have a long-standing rivalry in Guilty Gears. But man, that game it broke all kind of rules for me. It literally broke my brain when it came to fighting games. I couldn't stop playing it. It did so many things that it should not have been able to do at the time, and the art style was beyond gorgeous. It's like playing an anime. And that's another reason why I love Dragon Ball FighterZ so much, because the same people did that.
And now that I've actually played Dragon Ball FighterZ, I definitely understand the appeal of it.
Yeah, with Guilty Gear out of the way, our next game on the list is New Super Mario Bros. For Nintendo DS. And this came out 14 years ago, insane, in 2006.
Has it been that long?
It has been
that was a good game.
That damn long, and I love this damn game. But I didn't like all the subsequent games that were just like basically modeled after this, and it felt like the exact same game over and over, over and over
like
again.
New Super Mario Brothers Wii and New Super Mario Brothers
Luigi,
U2, New Super Mario Brothers 2,
yep.
The new Super Luigi U, which was basically just a $20 or $30 DLC. Yeah, they kind of went too far with it.
Deluxe edition.
Hopefully they are done with that.
And I'm hoping that they are too. And I would love another 2D style Mario in a new style. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you gotta say one thing. New Super Mario Brothers, whichever one Deluxe did give us Bowsette.
That is 100% true. They gave us that sweet piece of meat. Which is good stuff, man. It's good stuff. All right, well, that is it for this week in gaming history. I actually liked that. I really enjoyed that. It was cool to see everything that came out this week. Man, time is flying. But I will be gaming till I'm 80, so guess what? Suck it.
I'll be gaming until I'm dead.
He dead. What's wrong with you? I say he dead. Next, we're gonna end the podcast with Blackout Challenge. With a Blackout Challenge. Which cup are we on in Punch Out?
I believe it's the World Cup.
Okay. Eric, actually, he lost last time, which is okay. Well, he didn't. Well, actually, yeah, you did lose.
I did lose.
You got your ass whooped by, who was that, Ball Bull?
No, not Ball Bull. First it was Masked Muscle, but then I ended up beating him, and then Mr. Sandman destroyed me.
I got you. Well, it is going to be a redemption Blackout Challenge this time. So, get ready for the Blackout Challenge.
Yeah.
Good.
What?
You're so stupid. That was funny. Yeah, I caught that. All right, we're in revenge mode. Can Little Mac Can little Blackout get his revenge?
This actually isn't Little Mac, by the way. I don't know who the protagonist
Protagonist.
of Super Punch Out is, but it's definitely not Little Mac.
I'll be in your corner cheering you on, bruh. Bow, bow. Wait, it's not Little Mac?
Not in Super Punch Out.
What? Really?
Have you ever seen that dude? He even got black hair.
Yeah, but isn't that a color on Smash?
No, that dude don't even look like Little Mac.
That is
And ain't
true.
no
He's
Doc.
blonde. That's right.
And there ain't no Doc on there either.
I've never ever thought about that. Wow, my mind is legitimately blown. Wow. Right.
Here we go.
Bob Charlie.
Bob Charlie.
But not Bob Marley, really.
I said, Bob Charlie.
Alright, take this fool out. You got this. No timer today, no time limit today. You just gotta beat it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn. 13 seconds.
He's gonna get back up though.
Bob time to shuck and jive. Bob time to hit the floor.
He's done.
Nice.
Ooh.
You've been practicing.
I don't
Piece
know
of
what you're talking
cake.
about. I just unlocked the beast.
You're actually focused this time.
Yeah. Dr. John!
Hmm. Oh. Oof.
Hey. You know he kind of looks like Goku, a really skinny, flat Goku.
Dang.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fight! What the?
Damn, we just got a lot of life back.
And it's going again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight!
Almost got him. What the? Oh, I forgot about that damn kick. That caught me every single time. Yeah, I saw it coming. I just could never dodge it.
You healing son of a... Piece of cake.
Mass muscle.
Senor!
Looks like Blackout's making a comeback. Nice. Them uppercuts be looking deadly. I forgot about that spray. Dang! I forgot about that headbutt.
Nah, don't forget about the head, but it just hurts.
Spit in his eye. That's rude. Got him.
1, 2, fight!
Got him. Should uppercut that fool. haven't seen you use your special yet.
I have been using it. It
Oh.
doesn't go away as long as you don't get hit.
Oh.
The super punches.
I learn something every time.
Got him.
Nice.
Over. One more fight. Get you for knocking me out. Mr. Sandman. Say goodnight.
That's a big ass black dude right there. I don't care what nobody say.
Really, yeah.
There he goes.
Damn!
You quick foot. Wait. This is the last fight, yeah?
Out of Major Circuit, yes.
Okay.
Oh hell!
He's pissed. Full power. Nice.
Knockout.
TKO.
Ding, 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 ding. Pizza cake. Right on.
Pizza cake. Right on.
Does that look like Little Mac?
Yeah, no. Very nice. It's like Blackout has definitely indeed redeemed himself with style. So what's the next circuit?
The World Circuit.
And that's not the last one.
No.
Okay. All right. Next time on Blackout Challenge, Blackout will take on the World Circuit, and that's the last one. So
No.
wait, no, it's not the last one.
But you have to get 4-0 on all 3 circuits in order to unlock the special circuit.
Special circuit. Okay. Well, we'll see what he can do next time since he's back in the game and super hyper focused. And thanks for joining us on this week's episode of Experience Points Podcast. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, people, don't forget to
Level up.